Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. Today we're going to be making a snowman decoration. And I'm going to use some sheet music that I found on Pinterest. I found the one Let It Snow. And I don't like how white it is. So we're going to coffee stain it. I'm just going to use this and coffee stain it. We're also going to be using one of these from the Dollar Tree. I'll probably sand this off, but it's like a jar we're gonna use. So using warm water, and I just don't want it as white as it is. So the coffee I'm using is from Dollar Tree. It's just a cheap coffee. I just want to lightly stain it. I just don't want it a stark white. That might do it. That might do it. If not, I'll add some more. But you just put some warm water, some instant coffee, and you put your paper down. I just don't want it a bright white. I want it to look a little vintage. And just leave it in there for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to have a drying towel here. Let's see, I gotta move this. Oh, excuse me. And I just want to make sure it dries good. And you'll know when you pick it up, you'll know if it's where you want it. See, it's still too white. May have to add some more coffee. I just don't want it really white. It's starting to rip right here, but that's okay. I can fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add some more. Some more coffee. But I don't want to leave it in there too long. I'm just taking a fork and mixing it up. Maybe I'll add some more. Now I'm really gonna have to watch it. Okay. Now let's try it again. And like I said, I just don't want it a stark white. I will still distress it around the edges, I think. It doesn't take long. That's why I need to watch it, because I don't want it really dark. All right. How's everybody's day going? It's hot and humid here. I'm in Sarasota, Florida. I'm not going to put no more in there because I think that's plenty. Like I said, you'll know. You will know. See, it's still too white. Okay, I'm just going to leave it alone. And then I'm going to let it dry. It's got to dry completely, so it's going to take a few hours to dry. I'll put the fan on to make sure it dries. But all I did when I got the music was I put it on here. I'll show you with the different music. And I wanted to make sure the whole music, see how this one has a border? I didn't want that. But I wanted to make sure it covered. And all I did was, you know, push it around here to make a crease. And then I cut it. And that's all I did. But it took me a while to find a piece that would match it. All right, let's take a look. All right, it's starting to stain. Okay, as long as it's not stark white, I'll be good. Just let it sit there. And then we'll and it might even get darker as it sits. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Okay, let's check it. All right. Now you see how that's good. That's good. I'm gonna let it go. Just like that. I'm just gonna set it here. I'm gonna let it dry. Because I like all this. Plus I'll add to it. So we're just gonna let it dry. Turned out good. Let it dry and I'll get right back to you. Hi everyone, welcome back. So I coffee stained my paper and I don't like it. It took the black out and turned it blue. So we're just gonna go with the white, even though I didn't want it stark white. See how the difference is, but it turned it blue. I don't like it. So we're gonna use this one, just plain white one, and I'll distress it. Then I'm gonna use this green paper. I believe I got the book. I want to say I got it from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But we're gonna use this for the hat. And got the buttons for his eyes. But I need to paint this. I couldn't get the glitter off, and I wanted to rip this part off. That was easy. So I'm gonna paint this in a snow white. There. And I'm just going to, just so it don't show through the paper. I don't want to see the truck. And I was going to use, I'm not painting all of it. I'm just going to paint the bottom part of it. Just so it doesn't show through. I don't want to see that through. And I may even, well, I think my paper's thick enough. I should be okay. If you're using real thin paper, you may want to really, I tried sanding that off and I could not sand that off. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I put paper over it. Then I'm gonna let it dry, and I may have to do another coat, maybe not. I'm gonna get it all. Now my paint was getting thick. I had to add some water, which is okay. You can add the water, and I'm using the Waverly Snow White. There. There we go. Okay, we're gonna let it dry. Okay, it's all dry. You still see a little bit of the Hello Fall on there, but it's okay. And now I'm going to glue this on it. And I'm going to use the Elmer's purple glue. I've had pretty good luck with this. Hopefully I have enough. Okay. I got another one somewhere if I need it. Got the fan going, so I'm hoping it don't dry it too fast. All right. I could have gone up a little bit further, but it's okay. It's fine. Let's see. Got another one here if I need it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do his hat. You know what? I'm not gonna use this one because I'm almost out. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And this, I did mine in green. You could do it in a red. And I almost did do it in red. Shift it over a little bit. You know what? You're fine. There. Okay, now I'm going to do the rim of his hat. Now what I did was I painted the edges white. And I'm going to glue this one also. I plan on doing it that way. Not that it matters. And all I'm using is a shim. This is just a shim. I bought a whole bunch of these from Lowe's and I need to use them up. Okay. In fact, I gotta go back to Lowe's. There we go. Trim a little bit of that off. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. And I'm going to put that right up like that. This is really easy. One thing, I did not want this to be stark white. And I'm going to try to distress it. I don't know if I'll do that. Before I put that on, a little bit more glue on there. I may not have had glue on there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You still don't want to go down there. There we go. Pops up again, I'll have to use hot glue. Okay. Now I took my, I took my antique wax and I only had a little bit in there. I didn't want that to happen, but it's okay. And I'm gonna dry brush it. See it. Not that one. Still popped up, didn't it? All right, I'm gonna dry brush it. I just don't want it stark white. I just want it to look a little vintage. Well, let me see. I got some of this. This is the Distressing Ink and Vintage Photo. And I could, let's see if it'll work. Just gonna go around it. And I want it to look old and rustic. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. That'll have to do. And then, and it'll be all right. There we go. And then I'm gonna take this. And glue that down. And then his eyes. Now the eyes I had, they were like a brown. And I painted them. Okay, now for the nose, I took, as soon as I find it, oh, here it is. I took a piece of wood. Let's see if I have any of those around. No, I don't think I do. From Dollar Tree. And it's the long, thin piece of wood. Now, hold on a second. Put them similar to this, but they were the long ones. They were similar to this, but they were the long ones, and I know they're sitting here somewhere. And all I did was take my X-Acto knife. I took one of these, and I just kept scoring it. And when I scored it enough, I was able to cut it. I broke part of it, but then I was able to cut it. And I'm just going to, I gotta paint it. I'm going to paint it this pumpkin color. I think that's the color I wanted. And then I'm going to distress it also. I'm almost out of this color. I think one coat will do this. And it'll dry quickly. That's all there is to it. Like I said, it wasn't hard. I just I got it painted. I distressed it a little bit, and now I'm just going over some of this. Just kind of pouncing on it. Just to distress it so it don't look. Take my nose. And I'm going to take my Sharpie marker. Just draw. I'm going to take I'm going to take some of these. I think these are from Dollar Tree. I'm almost sure of it. I'm going to cut a couple of the leaves off. Maybe two will do it. The lid back on here. I took the rest of my antique wax. I just had a little bit in there and I added water to it just to make it into a stain. I'm going to glue these there. Another one right there. All right. And then I just made a bow, just like you were tying your shoe. I took some of this buffalo check and red. It's got the wire in it. I want to say it's from, I think it's from Dollar Tree. And I want to put that on first. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I'm going to stick it right there. And then, let's see. I got this little wooden, I'll show you what they look like. I got them through Hobby Lobby. They came in a bag of 12. Just little, and I distressed it with my antique wax. And then I went over it with a little bit of the distress. See if I can, yeah, I might be able to. Enjoy there. Now the only thing I wasn't sure about was if I wanted to leave the beads on there. I think it was too much ribbon. It's hanging too low. Way too low. Let's go up further. I want it to hang, but I don't want it to hang. You know what? We're cutting it. I'm just going to put it right here. see, what was I gonna use? I'm gonna use this little. I don't know if I can use the berries or not. I could. Cut those lower. Yep. And all the floral is from Dollar Tree. I'm not a fan of their floral. Straighten it up. And there you have it. A little snowman. It was easy to make. You saw how easy it was. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Hope you like this craft, little snowman head. And until next time, I'll see you later.